Thanks, Shaka. As we've mentioned, the 71st United Nations General Assembly is underway in New York. This year, the meeting included a first-of-its-kind summit of heads of states and other leaders to address the large movement of refugees and the migrant crisis, with the aim of uniting leaders behind a more humane and coordinated approach. Well, this leads us to our question of the week, which asks, what would you like discussed about Africa at the 71st UNGA? Well, starting off the conversation is one of our viewers in Uganda with our letter of the week. Abiel Lawrence Malesh from Uganda writes, I would like to see the UNGA take decisive steps to stop the ongoing massacres and killings in South Sudan. The people of South Sudan are dying. There's no need for more discussion. The endless negotiations must stop and action must be taken by the Security Council to rescue the South Sudanese people. The situation is unbearable. Well, that was Abiel Lawrence in Uganda. And before we move on to more comments, let me just thank you for using all our social media platform to communicate to us. And another reminder that we are tweeting live today. Just use the hashtag VOA Africa UNGA. And if you haven't yet, do follow us on Twitter. Speaking of that, we'll go to a tweet. This time it's from Ortega, who writes that Africans should wake up to strengthen economic ties with Africa and beyond. We can defeat hunger if we invest in agriculture. Well, let's look at another tweet while we're at it, this time from Wugol Manuel Wugol, who states that the serious item to discuss is to stop interfering on African affairs. The UNGA should stay away from Africa. Well, let's take a look at another tweet while we're at it. This time it's from Habat Nukula, who says that he'd like to hear how Africa can enjoy its resources like minerals and ways to do away with dictators who have ruled for ages. Well, now we'll turn to our Facebook, one of our Facebook followers, and go to a comment from Belden Masenke in Zambia, who writes that the UNGA should talk about the management of Africa's resources and how to make policies that will benefit Africa and not the developed countries. Well, great points made here by our audience.